Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. J. Cole, Jermaine Cole, speaks on apologizing to Kendrick Lamar and everything he went through because of it. Let's get into the content, drop it in the comments.
The apology, the 5 minutes, the 5 hours before, was it something that you had really thought of and planned? Or did you get on the stage and felt like, I need to do this?
No, it hit me an hour before.
Okay.
But before that, I was stressing the fuck out but in the moment that the idea came to me, like via God, it's like, oh man, I lifted and I got light and I got excited. I got so excited because, to tell you the 2 or 3 days before that, it was like, oh my, nah, this is terrible, because I felt like I misrepresented myself. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden I'm giving life to division and to negative storylines or negative perceptions on somebody that I fuck with and got love for. You know what I mean? Somebody that I like care about. And it's like, oh shit. In my mind, of course, I mean, I could take you back to, we know why that happened in the first place,
right.
But just to answer your question, that shit had me feeling terrible. Cause I'm like, oh my God, like this shit is nasty. This shit don't feel right. And of course, leading up to it, when I was doing it, it made sense. Actually, I can't really say it made sense, but in a moment where I wasn't clear, like we were just talking about, I chose to do something that didn't align. It's like putting on the fucking, outfit, the Versace sweater or whatever. In a moment where I wasn't clear, I chose to go this way for reasons that I could tell you about. But all you need to know right now is like, yo, I felt miserable about it. Like literally, like my whole demeanor, my whole shit, my wife could tell. And so I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go on this stage and like come out here and pretend. Almost like people think that I'm representing. Mike Delete Later had just dropped. It's the biggest news. Not saying Mike Delete Later is, but just the drama of all of this is the biggest news happening. And I'm coming out as a representative of what the fuck they just heard. It's like, oh nah. So an hour before it was like, oh, aha. Like, yo, in a very loud manner, in a very public forum on your album, you said some shit you didn't believe in. Now you got the opportunity to go on a bigger forum, a bigger stage is being live stream and say something that you believe in. And in that moment, I'm like, oh, thank you, God. Like, I told my wife, she the only one I told. I ain't telling nobody else. I was like, yo, this one I'm about to go do. She start crying because she know how I feel about him. You know what I mean? Like she knows, and she saw how it was weighing on me the 2-3 days before that. She could see in my whole energy, and she would even ask me, and I'm just like, yeah, I got a lot going on right now. Like, so when I go and do it, I felt even better than I felt knowing I was going to do it. I felt like, if you'd have seen me that night, man, mind you, the demeanor of everybody around me.
I was just going to say.
Oh, like, damn, nigga, like, my man Barry from since the 80s, he Earth Gang, signed Earth Gang, and yeah.
He'll always keep it real with you.
100%, that's my nigga. Like, but he just sitting there like, he like, you a good dude, man. But he's almost disgusted about it. Like, he's almost hurt about it. And if you would have saw me, I'm just like, bro, like, I feel amazing because now the world knows how I really actually feel.
But this is what is mind blowing to me, right? The reaction that everybody had, and we'll talk more like later.
I've been happy. I've been moving on my own accord, off my own desires, my own wants. Now, why am I saying all of that? All of that shit led me up until this point, 10 years later after this song. I'm here I am. I've been just chasing my shit, you know what I mean? Like following my dream and just trying to like head to the fall off in the way that I wanted to do it. And so I put out this project on Friday called Mike Delete Later. I don't know how many people done checked it out or whatever, but I put this project out. And I swear to God, I'm so proud of that project because I know one, it's just a lead up. It's just the EP that leads me up to this thing that I've been working on for a long time. And I know the work it took to get to a certain type of skill level. And I love this shit. So that shit mean a lot to me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because Y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded, I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime, boom, boom, right? Niggas wanna see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I wanna say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God aligned me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that.
Look, that ain't Cole. Yeah, that ain't Cole. All that beef shit, yeah, one thing you know about Cole, if you've been following his whole discography, if you've been following his musical career, you know Cole ain't no beefer. You know, Cole ain't no beefer. Now, he bought that. Cole will lean on a nigga. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Cole will lean on a nigga. I think a lot of people see him as, or he's mixed, so he ain't about that nigga. Cole will lean on a nigga, fool. I'm just being honest with you. But this wasn't about that. This was about beefing over the big tree when it's more than three people that's killing it in hip-hop, fam. You know what I mean? All that big tree shit, that's over. That's done. That's when niggas wasn't dropping music, bro. You got so many artists out here these days that's dropping. You know what I mean? Dropping, give me 50 type shit. Like, niggas dropping music, bro, actively. So, Big Tree, I don't see that because everybody own them numbers. You know what I mean? You even got niggas like Ken Carson that just popped up from fucking nowhere that's getting streams out the ad. Let's just be, no Diddy. Drop it in the comments. Look, J. Cole, I'm glad he did it. Initially, I was kind of fucked up about it. Why? The battle would have went totally fucking different if it wasn't Drake versus Twangy. You know what I mean? I still think Drake won. Drake surpassed him. There's nothing K-Dot could do to fuck with them numbers that Drake getting over there. Yeah, just being honest. OVO is something else. Now, that PF Lang shit, I don't know who else signed to PF Lang, so I don't know how much they killing it over there. But as far as numbers, Drizzy got him in a headlock. But as far as Jermaine Cole buying out, man, get back to the music, nigga. When he say he was retiring after this city, bro, I knew that wasn't it. Is it that J. Cole story is kind of over? The nigga about to start giving you, like, real fucking music, bro. So, at this point, nigga just gotta sit back and brace himself, my nigga. The tunes are coming. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Shout out J. Cole, you know what I mean? Because it took a man to apologize. Look, little boys hold grudges. Little boys hold grudges. Little boys let people put a battery in a bike to make them do some shit that ain't them, you know what I mean? And whether or not the beef would have went a little different, yeah. It would have leaned slightly toward Drake and J. Cole way. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, bro. But guess what? The apology, maybe we finally get that track K-Dot and J. Cole been hawking on that hard drive. Yeah, that bitch ain't never made it out the studio other than for a little listening segment. Look, bro, I'm in for it. Drop it in the comments. Cross from the playground. I'm going everywhere, but I ain't going nowhere. Not right now. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just holding it down. You know, guerrilla podcasting, that means I podcast everywhere I go. The camera is gonna come out for sure. I'm never stopping because I'm popping. You know, like, oh, you talk a lot. Somebody told me, bro, your dreads look like they got shitty toilet paper. The way they spelled it, I think they said toilet. Man, your dreads look like they got shitty toilet paper wrapped around him. You know what I'm saying? Look here, bro. Look here, bro. Man, I forgot what I told the nigga. You know, it was a nice little comeback. You know what I mean? It was a nice little comeback. Something along the lines of your mother and grandmother stink between the thighs. No reason you came out trash. You know what I mean? Look, bro, I don't know what to say to these people. Sometimes I just want to reply. Like when it catches me and it moves me, I got to reply to it. I'm just being honest, just being real. Look, it's Saturday night, SNL, Saturday Night Live. I am live. You know what I mean? Find me. Like, share, subscribe. I can't stay long. I got to go. Miss Ho, niggas know how I do. But I will be popping back in shortly. Yeah, shit. Drop it in the comments. Cross from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, nigga. Peace. If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill. It gotta be about business.